Hello guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to use Paint software. The one I'm going to be demonstrating today is MyPaint. The software is actually called MyPaint. So I'm going to run that. So MyPaint is an open source painting software, which is pretty obvious considering it's called MyPaint. So when you open it, you'll be on brush. You're going to want to go, if you want to change the brush, that is, it'll be a default a weird pencil that looks something like that. So if you don't like that, you can go to brush and then brush groups, and then you can click, it'll be classic, experimental, set 1, set 2, 3, and 4. All in one is something I installed myself. But you can import other brushes, that's what I did for this one. But then you can click on other ones. This one's one of the default ones, but so that's a pen. This is what it looks like normally. Smooth is kind of nice because it smooths out the lines for you a little bit. So you can scroll out, or zoom out rather. To zoom in and out, you take 2 fingers on your trackpad, like you could be scrolling up on a page, and you to zoom in. And if you want to zoom out, you take 2 fingers, put them on the trackpad, and scroll down like you're going to scroll down on a web page, and then it'll zoom out for you. Control Z is how you undo something. There's also an eraser tool if you want to use that, although it's a little bit like weird. Frames are useful. So I'm going to start a frame. You just click frame and it'll make a small frame. You can resize the frame by clicking on these dots and dragging them around. So you can write in it. I'm going to modify that to make it a square. 162. And then I'm going to turn up the pixel density a little bit. That just makes it better quality. Like that. Basically, so different applications for this could be like using math graphing, and geometry if you want to see something reflected around. Like so, I'm gonna make a small graph here, like so, and I'm gonna make. Oh yeah, to make lines also you click this, and then you can make the lines. Press Control if you want them to be straight, or if you want to make lines straight from freehand, you press Shift, and you can drag it and press Control if you want them to be straight like that. If you don't use Control, and then you can just go around any direction. So anyways, I'm going to make a small triangle like this, and so now I have this triangle here. So since we have this triangle here now, we can see, let's say if I want to like, let's say, rotate it 90 degrees around the origin, I'd click this, and then I click it and move it about 90 degrees, and that's what it would look like at 90 degrees. If I want to do 180 degrees, I'd move it like this, and that's what the triangle would look like. At 270, it would be like this, and then 360 would just be the default at 0 is again. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I do have a cold, so my voice gets a little bit weird. It's just because I have a cold and I'm like half sneezing. So I do apologize for that. So, another thing you can use Paint software for, I'm actually going to put a black background here just because it'll make it easier for me to see what I'm writing, is you can use it for like writing stuff out. So if I'm going to like write out, like let's say I want to do a math problem, so like 4, that's a little bit zoomed in, 4 plus 4 equals 8, or 8 minus 3 equals 5. You can write down math on it, save it during class, and then that saves paper and time, and in a lot of cases it's much easier to organize digitally. Or another thing you can do is, like, if you're writing in ELA or in like Latin, for example, if I wanted the word for liter, I can write down like liter and then put down like the translation, so like dukes, and then I can save that as like my notes, for example. Or if you're in like history class and then you're learning about like World War II, you can put down and jot down a bunch of notes about that, what happened, technology, blah, 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 things of that nature. So paint software can be like very useful for school and class use, and in general it's very useful. I mean, you don't have to use it for drawing. You can use it for, as I said before, like math, writing out notes, things of that, and it's just very useful to use. Anyways, that's it for now. See y'all.